over here. I got YouTube over here. Welcome. So if you guys see me going back and forth, that's what I'm doing. Again, when you're joining me, just put in the chat where you're watching from. And YouTube, if you're watching the replay, just put replay in the comments. So if you guys are listening, Sweden in the house. Hello, welcome. Nigeria, I love it. Yes, I love it. I can't wait. Can't wait to help you guys. So yeah, there will be a replay. Just jump over to my YouTube channel and you can always get access to the replay because it's uploaded. The replays are uploaded on YouTube. So if you're on TikTok, you might go up and find my YouTube channel and subscribe so you don't miss it. Okay, so let's go. You guys ready to dive into this? Because I'm going to share with you the truth about making $1,400 a day. How I want to show you how to do that working smarter. And I want to show you how to do it using systems. When you use systems, you don't have to work harder. You don't have to depend on being on your phone all the time or direct messaging people back and forth. You actually have a solid business that can actually, when you have a system, you can stack income streams. Okay, you know what that means? You can do one activity, but it can result into multiple income streams. Who would love to learn that? If that's you, put yes in the comments. If you would love to learn how you can take one strategy and turn that into multiple income streams, let me know in the comments. I would love to share with you. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Yes, good. Love it. Well, you guys are in the right place. So I first of all want to start with, we just got to get the truth out about making $1,400 a day. And on my board, I actually put some things on here for you. I need to have my curtains pulled down because we have shadows. But anyway, like for example, what makes more sense to you? Okay, just let me know in the comments. What makes more sense to you? Getting one customer and making $1,400 or getting 117 customer to make $1,400 or getting 156 customers to make 14. Let me give you an example. This product, I love it. I've been taking it. I've been drinking it every single day since 2017. I literally have like an abundance of stock of it because I fear that the company's going to quit selling it. That's how much I love it. But if I sold this to you, I'm going to make 12 bucks. That would mean if I want to make $1,400, I have to get 117 customers. Whew, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of time and that's a lot of energy. Has nothing to do with the product. I love the product. Actually, I think everybody should be on the product. But my family, my time with my family was worth more than one customer for $12. Okay. Here's another I've been using forever, over 5 years, 6 years. When I sold this moisturizing lip lotion, I make $9. So I would have to get 156 customers to make $1,400. That's why I was struggling in network marketing. It wasn't the products, they're phenomenal. It was the small amount you make, unless you have this huge influence, right? Like you have this huge following and huge influence. This can be easy. But if you were like me in 2022, I wasn't even on TikTok. So I was brand new to TikTok. I hadn't built a brand. So I needed to go higher ticket. Does this make sense? Let me know in the comments. Yes or no. Does this make sense? Hey, Gary, how are you, my friend? Let me know in the comments if this makes sense. And thank you for following me. Just call me your hope dealer. I hope today you see a different perspective. My goal is to show up for you every day, Monday through Friday, to give you some digital nuggets that you can walk away with and implement. If you decide you want more mentorship and training, I would love to work with you. If not, just take these strategies and literally just go all out. The world is going digital. You should want to go digital as well. Okay. Yes, it makes sense. Good. Okay. Because literally this is why I struggled. So I got to share this with you. When I went to something higher ticket, I had a fear. I'm having a hard time selling a $12 ticket. How can I sell this? Has anybody ever felt like that before? That you got to sell something that costs less to make more money? Let me know on that. Has anybody ever felt like that before? I call that our stinking thinking, and I call that our limiting belief. Okay. But when you sell something that is in high demand, something that people want and people need, guess what? It sells. So you want to be selling something that's already been proven and tested in the market to sell. So that made sense to me. But here's the part that I love and why I'm so obsessed with this business plan. Okay. But before I go on to the next step, does this make sense? You have to decide. To me, it was a no-brainer. Do you guys realize, can I help you really have vision? You know why most people never take action? You know why there's not a fire lit underneath you? Because you don't have any vision. Can I help you have vision today? Yes or no? Can I help you have vision today? Because if you grab this vision, you will not even recognize your life in 12 months. So for example, if you would learn to master digital marketing, master attraction marketing, master automations, which you can do no matter your age, no matter your past, no matter the failures you've had, no matter the rejections you've had, if you can master this, one customer a day at $1,400 a day, just one customer a day, at $1,400 a day is $511,000 a year. In 2 years, you're a self-made millionaire in the digital space without the grind. That should light a fire if is something that would change your life. See, I had a 3-year plan to change my family's life because I thought it was going to be harder because I was comparing it to what I did before. I had to get out of that stinking thinking. I call it, I had to rip the rearview mirror off because, I was, because you drive the vehicle, by the way. Somebody can give you the best system, the best program, the best mentoring, but you still got to drive your car, right? And so I was driving my car, but I kind of had the brakes on. And I'd get in neutral sometimes. How many of you can relate to this? I would get in neutral sometimes because I'd be like, well, what if it doesn't work? Or what if I'm too old for TikTok? Or what if? Well, guess what? I had to flip that. And I had to fear more being in the same place in 6 months. Okay? But I wanted to master this. So I literally gave myself 3 years. Okay. The average person, it takes 3 to 5 years to really understand and implement and change habits to build a successful business. So I had that thinking. So my goal was 54,000 my first year because I thought, my goodness, in the digital space, if I could make 54,000 my first year, that could pay my bills. My second year goal was to learn how to track $300 a day in customers. I'm like, ooh, 300 a day? It's 109,000 a year. That would start allowing us some freedom. My third year goal was to track $600 a day in customers. I'm like, 600 a day? That's a $218,000 a year. That would change our life. I gave myself 3 years. I didn't know what I didn't know. These steps I'm going to share with you guys today. Okay. I ended up making 6 figures in 6 months. And I made my first million in 17 months. And now I make a very high 6 figures a month. Not because I've added more hours, I've added more systems. And somebody that doesn't like tech, somebody that's an introvert, somebody that was afraid to go live. If I can do this, you can too. So just borrow my hope today. I hope today you definitely see a different perspective. I truly do. Because if you light the fire under you, you can change your life. And I'm giving you a strategy today of how to attract a $1,400 customer. Imagine if you got so good and you learned to attract a $1,400 a day customer. That's $511,000 a year. Let me know in the comments, would that change your life? I would love to know in the comments if that would change your life. If it is, you're in the right place. And I hope I can just build that burn under you today so you don't quit. Yeah. The business is definitely for everybody. Absolutely it is. That's stinking thinking, by the way. It is for everybody. It's just like, are people willing to learn something new? Why do you think people go to college? To learn something new. Like, why do they? Well, some people don't. They go to college to party, right? But the average person goes to college to learn something new. Like, you want to get a degree, you want to master something, you go to college to master that. Digital is the exact same thing, but you don't got to go to college for it. You can actually get training from people that have had success in it. Yeah. Yes, I want to learn and earn. Good. Yeah. Right. You got to change your mind to change your life. So good. That's profound right there. Y'all should write that down. You got to change your mind to change your life. That's so good. Yes. Yeah. Not quitting. Awesome. Well, I mean, somebody says, I lost 400. And you know what? I'm sure that you've been on a really bad date before in your life. Does that mean you never dated again? I'm sure most of you, if you're married or in a long-term relationship, you had crappy relationships before that. But did you quit? Did you quit? The only way you never win is if you quit. Stop talking about what you lost or what you didn't have, because if you focus on what you lost or don't have, that's all you're going to get. You're going to get more of that. If you had kids, I'm sure you've had a moment with your child. Does that mean you quit on your kids? Or does that mean you quit having kids? No. You got to stop thinking like that. My goodness. Why? Because we're digital. Does everything got to be perfect? You got to stop that. That's crazy thinking, by the way. People go get in car wrecks all the time. Does that mean you never get in a car again? Things happen. It's life. Heck, you'll buy a bad microwave and it might be crap. And 2 years later, you got to buy a new one. Does that mean you don't buy a microwave? Right? It's just everything. It's everything. You fight with your family. Does that mean you quit on your family? No. You apologize later. You guys got to change those limiting beliefs in everything you do. Hello. How's everybody doing today, right? Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Yeah, you just got to keep on going. I mean, I look at all the time, like every investment I've ever made, every failure I've ever had is just my ladder to success. There is not one successful person on this planet that hasn't invested and learned. I'm sure you didn't lose 400 if you applied it. You probably learned something, and then you took a little bit of what you learned and you applied it. Like, it's the ladder that you go up. You know how many hours and time I invested in network marketing, but I'm here today. I'm the person I am today. I don't look at that as lost time. I look at it as that was just my investment to be here. I needed that journey to become a self-made millionaire. And that's one thing, you guys, like, who cares? Right? Like, stop being so hard on yourself. Stop looking at your past failures, past mistakes as, oh, I can't do anything different. You have to stop that, or you're going to be right. And life is too short. Life is too short. And if you've invested in other products, service, or programs before, it's a tax write-off. You're just giving yourself more write-offs. It's funny, we'll complain about that, but we'll go buy a $400 TV that just to watch other people that had the courage to reach their goals. You think about it. Like when somebody says, I can't afford it, I'm like, you have a TV on your wall that costs more. You can afford it. You're holding a phone that costs more than $100 a month. That's $1,200 a year for convenience. People got to stop that limiting belief. There's no empowerment in any of that. They're just not. Yeah. Stop that or you're going to be right. It's the truth, right? Haven't you ever seen something like, oh, social media is so negative? And I'm like, dude, you want to see my For You page? It's pure fire. It's because of what they're engaging in. It's really sad to me, like where we are in society. And I really work on my grandchildren with this. I'm like, you can go make a post on social media and you can celebrate what you've achieved, and hardly anybody comments. You can go make a post on social media how you failed and everybody comments, because that's how everybody sees themselves as well. The only reason why other people are not clapping for you or not seeing your success because they don't see themselves being able to have success. Watch who claps. That's the ones you want to hang around. The other ones are going to drag you down. Very important. I tell my grandchildren that. I'd rather you have no friends than friends that won't clap for you. I go, be picky on your friends. Be picky, because who you hang around is who you become. Who you hang around is who you become. The more money I made, I had to change my friends, because I want to leave a legacy. I want to create millionaires. I want to be the millionaire maker. I want to show people how you can be an everyday parent and be able to make money in the digital space without spending money on ads, without grinding, without having to live in DMs. I just want to create that. So I had to surround myself with people with ethics and character and who wanted to move mountains in the world as well. So be careful who you hang around, because that's all you're going to get. You will never get more than the people you hang around. It's so important. Greetings, my friend. How are you? Okay, you guys ready to keep on going? That was a little bit long version, right? Okay, so you got to decide how hard you want to work, right? If you want to work really, really hard to make $1,400, then sell a low ticket and do that. But here's the hurdle I want to help you guys get over, okay? I was terrified to think that I could get one customer and make that. But then when I discovered I didn't have to. I want to repeat that. If you sell high tickets, you're not selling the high ticket. Please understand me loud and clear right now. Guess what is? And that takes me to number 2. Automations. This is your freedom machine. That's the secret sauce. I don't sell high ticket. My system does. It's fully automated. Can you imagine if the best version of you was constantly out there 24/7, doing all the sorting, the sharing, the selling, the follow-up, and the follow-through for you, doing all of that while you were living your life or doing the things that you want to do and need to do? Is that a level of freedom you would love to experience? Because that's what automations is. That's why I call it my freedom machine, because it's freely just out there working 24/7. You guys, I have built a multi-million-dollar business and I've never heard the word no. I've never had to spend my time in direct messages to people. I've never had to do any of that to build a huge business. And I don't want my customers having to do that either, because then you're trading time for dollars. Nobody wants that, right? Good morning, my friend. So let me explain what automations are. And by the way, do not let them terrify you. I'm not tech savvy. I didn't want to learn tech. So you have access to a pre-built, done for you system. Okay, this is what it looks like. Okay, this is what's called the capture page. This is where somebody's going to put their email in, and I'm going to explain all this to you. Okay, and what happens is the moment somebody puts their email in, it takes them to this video. This video is literally going to answer literally 99% of their questions. But they also get this video with the Freedom Formula Blueprint inside their email. Between these 2 videos, it literally answers 99% of people's questions. Here's 3 things I love about that. I love that number 1 is because people that get inside my automated system can get their answers quickly. They don't got to spend time in DMs. They don't got to worry about the awkwardness at all. They can check it out. If they love it, great. I would love to work with them. If they don't love it, at least they had the courage to look at it. This is all happening when number 2, I'm doing the things that I love. And number 3, the ones that do not buy, I never have to hear the word no. They can just unsubscribe and never hear from me again. So people that get in my automated system have complete control, and I love that. Okay. Both of these pages take them to my capture or my website to buy. So at any time, anybody can buy. Imagine you guys having a system like this out there working for you. Now, the ones that don't buy, they're going to go to your emails. Okay. The emails will also, emails build the know, like, and trust. They help your potential customers know who you are, know what you stand for, and they build that connection, know, like, and trust. That's all I care about. I just want you to know what I have, see if you're going to like it, and see if you can trust it's a solution for what you're looking for. The ones that say yes, buy. The ones that say no, just unsubscribe. And I love that. I love that. So this is constantly working for you. Now, it's pre-built and ready to go. It's been tested. It's been proven to work in the marketplace. And that's what I love. All I had to do is plug in my domain, okay, which my domain is dailypaybusiness.com. If you guys want to go to dailypaybusiness.com, and if you want to check out what an automated system looks like, check it out. Check it out to learn about this process, but check it out of imagine you having a system like that out there to help you earn. That's been my favorite thing. And it's my favorite thing for other busy families as well. Because I'm like, I do not want you having to trade time for dollars. I want you having an automated system working for you. You guys, everything is going automated. Look at Amazon. Let me ask you guys a question. If you had to order something on Amazon, but before you could order it, you had to get on the phone with someone, would you order things from Amazon? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments. So for example, if I run out of Expo dry erasers, I can go to Amazon right now. I can type them in. I can add them to my cart. I can pay for them. And 2 days later, they're at my door. If I had to get on the phone with somebody to order Expos, I wouldn't do it. Hey, good morning. No, exactly. So you guys, your customers feel the same way. You got to provide a frictionless experience for them. So what I do, people inside my community, I give them free access to this. It's a template. All they got to do is plug in their payment gateway. So they're paid directly into their bank account, and they got to get their domain. When you guys get a domain, I recommend having it be easy to say, easy to spell, and easy to remember. Again, frictionless experience. That's why I went with daily pay business. I'm like, I just want to teach people how to have a daily pay business. So you're not crossing your fingers and hoping it works, or you're not posting and praying. You're posting and becoming a profitable creator. So this is always out there working for me 24/7. So I have my life back. It's what I've always dreamed of. It's what I've literally always dreamed of. Is when you guys think of having your own online business, what is one thing that you've dreamed of having? I'd love to know in the comments. Like, what is something that you like, oh, this is it? Me, it was that. It was like, oh my gosh, if I never had to hear the word no again, or if I never had to like, oh, who do I follow up with today? Or whose DM am I sliding into? If I never had to do that again, it was a breath of fresh air. But I honestly thought I would have to build this from scratch. When I found out I didn't have to, it was the game changer for me. Yeah. And thanks for following me, you guys. Just call me your hope dealer. I truly hope today you see a different perspective. I really do. Because if you can learn this, it can change your life. It can change your life. So any questions on this or any questions on this? Because I'm going over this with you, but it's also Freedom Friday. And I want you to feel free to ask me anything. That is my goal today, to take you from here to get you where you want to go. And the quickest way to do that is you got to ask questions and you got to have the courage to take action. You do. And I want to light that fire under you today. Today's only Friday. You could have a fully automated, this automated system can be working for you 24/7 by tomorrow or the next day. Can you imagine going into next week and you have an automated system? If somebody bought from you, you made $1,400. 2 customers by Christmas and you got $2,800 in your pocket. Would that change your holidays any? Yeah. If I never have to have employees again, yes. Yes, I get that one. Yeah, that's a good one. Thank you for sharing. I love it. I love the training support that comes with the program. Yay. I'm happy to hear that. That's one of my goals, right? Is help you execute and take action. Now, I need to share this with you. I took this system and I literally built my business to 6 figures without it costing me a dime. But guess what? It's never costed me. You know why? Because remember, simple income streams. It's pretty simple. 1 customer equals 1,400. But guess what? Your system, not only is it your freedom machine, guess what else it is? You ready? It's affiliate income. It's an affiliate income because we use who's called system.io. So when you get this, you immediately become an affiliate for any product that system.io has. And if you're sharing with people and they just want a template, you can give it to them and you're an affiliate for the company. If they ever buy anything through system, you make an income. So I teach you how to have cash flows. I call this cash injections. How can you add more income with doing less? So your system that is your freedom machine that is freely out there working for you 24/7 also is an affiliate income. And you're not adding more hours. You're not adding more work. You're not having to create more content. It's just literally always out there working for you 24/7. I make 6 figures a month in affiliate income, and I make 6 figures a month in digital income. I have 2 value ladders full of affiliate income. Every single one of my affiliate incomes help my audience, my potential customers, and my customers be able to leverage time and be able to make more money. That's the world we live in. So I just did a mastermind event at my place in Dallas last weekend. And one of the Matt that was there, he had this really cool thing on the back of his phone. I was like, that is so cool. I'm like, Matt, send me your affiliate link. I say that all the time for everything. I'm like, do you have an affiliate link for that? I want to buy, I don't want to just go online and buy it. I want to buy it through your affiliate link. So I'm always saying that. Send me your affiliate link, right? And so you guys should work like that as well. Do you guys imagine if everybody thought like that? An abundance of everything everybody would have. Think about that. We look at it completely different. I don't. I'm like, do you have an affiliate link for that? Let's all work together and grow together. So this is what I love, right? Simple income streams. Again, one customer is $1,400, or you could get 117 customers to make 14, right? You gotta decide. Me, it was a no-brainer. And then my automated system, also affiliate income as well. But this is freely out there working for me 24/7. So I don't have to bother friends and family. I don't have to direct message people or hear the word no. And you know what's great about this? People get to go on the journey of the know, like, and trust with me. But guess what else it does? It builds my email list. Email equals income. The bigger my email list became, the more income I would make. It's pretty important, you guys. This is why I call my program the Legacy Builders Program. I'm here to help you make legacy money and change that generational struggle and create generational wealth. And the best way to do that is have multiple income streams. I don't know any person on this planet that has acquired wealth that has done it with one income. And they learn how to have their income make more income. And you guys should all want to learn that. Okay, so I know one thing you're probably saying right now, you're probably going, okay, Michele, this is a no-brainer. This sounds really intriguing, but how does anybody discover this? Is that what you're thinking right now? Like, how do you get this discovered? Because see, that was my next question. I'm like, yes, I want an automated system, but how do I get it discovered? That's the next part. Aw, I love hearing that, Chris, and thank you for sharing that. Yes, multiple income streams without more time. That's what you all should want, right? And in a digital world, you guys, we have that ability. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this, okay? And we're going to go to number 3, okay? And that is learn digital skills, okay? Learn digital skills. Now, let me give you guys an example that everyone can go, oh, I get it. Let's say you decided that you wanted to be an accountant. Could you just watch a few YouTube videos and become an accountant? Or do you have to go to college to learn the skills? Let's say you wanted to be a nurse. Can you just watch a few YouTube videos and become a nurse? Or do you got to go to college and learn the skills, right? Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. You guys, if you want to master digital, you have to learn digital skills, okay? It's something so important and so missed. So what are digital skills, okay? It's when you learn through digital, like social media is digital channels. Email is digital channels, right? And there's tons of apps out there that are digital. There's AI tools that are digital. You want to learn them. So many people post and pray instead of posting to impact, instead of posting to stop the scroll. There is a strategy behind it. You think these people that are making a lot of money didn't have a strategy? Of course they did. Hello, how's Helen doing today? Yeah. No way you have to study. Yeah, you got to study a little bit, right? So digital skills. So that would be social. I'm going to just do SM for social media marketing. Okay. Okay. Email marketing. Okay. And you want to learn it the right way. Because see, this is what's really cool. If you can learn social media marketing, okay, that is going to attract people. Here, let me do this way so we can see it a little bit better. If you learn email marketing, okay, and I'm going to kind of teach you a little bit of that today as well, that is going to attract people to your automated system, and your automated system attracts buyers, okay? So just learning. If you learn, when I see people like direct messaging people and doing that, it's because they haven't taken the time to learn digital marketing skills. But once you do, you have freedom on a completely different level. You just need to learn digital marketing skills. See, that was something that was so important to me when I launched my program. I don't have a course. I have an interactive program to teach you the fundamentals, but teach you strategies, teach you digital marketing, teach you email marketing. It's so important. Something else that is important with digital marketing, right? And it is webinars. Oops, 3. So what I do, I do weekly webinars, and my community can use my webinars. And webinars literally attract customers. So when you learn these skills, you just got freedom on a different level. Okay, you just have freedom on a completely different level. And then next is 4 is attraction marketing. Okay. Attraction marketing. Again, attraction marketing. It's just up the ladder. So what is attraction marketing? That is when you literally, you guys, you can take you can launch your business today, take a brand new social media account and apply the right attraction marketing skills. I call it magnetic marketing, and you can literally attract the perfect customers to you. I want you guys to think of your, yes, you can implement. Matter of fact, I love that. Somebody says, can you implement this in an MLM business? Yes. And I wish if somebody would have taught me this when I did network marketing, my entire world would be completely different. Because all I was taught in network marketing is make a list of people and direct message them and phone call them and call them, go through your contacts and literally friend request like 10 or 20 new people a day. Like that's what I was taught. And I was taught create a Facebook group and try to get people in the Facebook group to sell your stuff. That's what I was taught. I wasn't taught, if I was taught how to have an automated business, I would have built a huge email list. That would have been the best thing I ever did. And it would have changed the way people do network marketing. It wouldn't be so like, oh, hey girl. How many of you guys have ever got those hey girl comments? I'm like, oh gosh, what type of network marketing product are they selling? But I will share with you, if I need something, I go to network marketing. Like the other day, I was looking for, I love tea tree oil. I said, who has quality tea tree oil? And I want to get it through a network marketing company because I think they have the best products. Like, hence, I take them every day. So I always do that. Plus, I would rather help a small business than I would go to a local store and, like a franchise. I would rather help a mom that's home or a family that's home. So that's just me. That's just the way my brain is always working. Yeah. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. This would be brilliant, Tommy. And I could teach you this strategy and your mind would be blown. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Well, Trisha, I'm glad you're on here today because you should be able to get your mind around it, right? No matter what, you guys got to sell some type of product, program, service, or coaching, right? You have to do that. I just chose to sell digital programs in the e-learning industry, just like colleges decide to sell courses, right? Or classes, education. Mine is just like they do education in school. A lot of them do e-learning now as well, but I just do e-learning so people can learn from all over the world. I built a community of 57,700 people, and we're global. We're all over the world. If I didn't sell e-learning programs, I couldn't have done that, right? And that's what I absolutely love because I can create this movement. Okay, so Tommy, I don't do DMs, so you can email me. You can go up in my profile and you can find my email. Just email me. I would love to share that strategy with you. Okay? Yeah, just email me. Then you guys know you're 100% talking to me. Okay? My email is Michele with one L at dailypaybusiness.com. Okay? You can just email me. Yeah. Thank you. And that's where I like to hang out because I'm a visual person. So if you guys like email me and ask me a question, and if it's, I will like create a video for you answering your questions and showing it to you as well. Something that's important to me is to do that. So I want to talk to you about attraction marketing. Okay. This is where, this strategy I'm getting ready to share with you is how I took a brand new account from zero on TikTok, made 7,000 my first month, 14,000 my second, and 22,000 my third. You know, I made 7,000 my first month before I had 1,000 followers. Okay. And it's based off of 3 questions. And I know it seems way too simple, but this is all it is. And I'm going to give you some examples so you can like have that breakthrough moment today. Okay. Yeah, I don't have WhatsApp. So if you were getting a WhatsApp or Telegram, it wasn't me. I can promise you, be safe. The best way to contact me is through my email. And if you're in my community, that's why I train you live every single week. I'm live and I'm in there with you every single Monday. And like at least 2 Thursdays a month as well. But we have 3 live calls, interactive calls a week. I do a live webinar with you a week. So you get me at least 2 times a week, sometimes 3 times a week. It's important to me. I don't want anybody slipping through the cracks. And I want you to be, having the courage to take action as well. Okay. So I'm going to give you a really good example. I'm going to give you the questions. Okay. And who are you? Who are you? Who you help? And what do you want to be known for? Okay. 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 Who are you? Who do you help? And what do you want to be known for? Can I share with you why these questions are so important? Okay. When I launched my business, brand new account on TikTok, the algorithms knew nothing about me. Please hear me loud and clear right now, because this is where the fire is going to be ignited right here. I was brand new. I had not made one post. I had not engaged in anything on TikTok. YouTube is the exact same way. YouTube is the number 2 search engine. These are what's called interest-based platforms, which means what you're seeing is what you're interested in. Light bulb moment. So I was like, oh my gosh, if I know who I am, I'm a mom. And if I go out there and who I help other moms. And I want to be known for helping moms never have to take a calculator to the grocery store again, because they can follow a simple to follow blueprint in 2 hours a day and attract customers and make $300 off of a customer. And if I could show them how to get one customer a week, that's $300 a week. They would never have to take a calculator to the grocery store again. I wanted to be known for helping moms follow the blueprint. So guess what? I went out there and that's all I talked about. Then guess what happened? Because that's all I talked about, that's all I engaged in was other moms. Then guess what happened? The TikTok, I call it the TikTok gods, the TikTok algorithms pushed my content in front of other moms that probably were searching, how do I work from home? because they had to take a calculator to the grocery store again. But that was the relatability, that never had to take a calculator to the grocery store again. Here's people's biggest problem. But Michele, my product is for anyone. Why would I just want to limit it just to moms that never have to take a calculator to the grocery store again? Because you think about what I did here, right? I was not attracting moms that were making money. I didn't at first. I got so niched on that. I just want to help moms that never have to take a calculator to the grocery store again. Because I could relate and I could create an abundance of pieces of content of how that feels to have to take a calculator to the grocery store again. Because as a mom of 6, there's been many times I've had to take a calculator to the grocery store. So I could relate. People buy from people. They don't buy products or services or programs. They buy from you. The fastest way to connect is through stories and relatable stories. So if you know who you are, who you help, and what you want to be known for, and that's all you talk about on social media, that's who you'll attract. Does that make sense? Yes or yes? Please let me know in the comments if that makes sense. Hopefully that was a light bulb moment for many of you, because that's where I see a lot of people fall short. You're just creating content to create content. Example, okay? Let me give you an example you guys should understand. Let's say I decided to create content today for a happily married couple that are 55 years old and they want to retire in the next 3 years and have freedom. Okay? So they need to learn how to make $1,400 a day. That's $511,000 a year. That could give them freedom. So I go create that content. What if the next piece of content I create is talking to a single mom that after she pays all of her bills, she doesn't even have enough money for a loaf of bread? Do you think the content to a happily married couple would stop the scroll of a single mom that can't even afford a loaf of bread? No. That's why it's so important that you stay 100% light bulb moment. Yes, I love hearing that. Hello, Jody with fire, right? And yeah, of course not. So that's the problem people have. You try to talk to everyone and then their message is going to no one. Example, if I try to create a video today to a 22-year-old that just wanted to party and have fun and buy all these toys, then my next video was talking to a single mom and I'm going to show her how she can never take a calculator to the grocery store again, that 22-year-old would laugh. He's like, you think I'm worried about groceries? I'm going to buy that razor. Do you guys see the difference? This is what you need to learn. Like Monday on my Legacy Builders call, I'm helping them with this. I'm helping them craft that story based around that. And then guess what I do after they craft this story based around that? I put them in what's called breakout rooms and they can work together because you become who you hang with. They have the ability to work together with a group of 6 to 7 other people just like them and have the ability to learn and grow together. That's something that's so important to me. Yes, you're in business for yourself because you're going to make 100% profit, but my friend, you'll never be in business by yourself. You have a whole community of people to help you. And that's what I love. Yes, 511 is freedom. 511K is freedom. And thank you. You like my shirt? Thank you, my friend. And you think about this. How long are you willing to work to master skills to make $511,000 a year? That's the question. Because that's just one customer a day. But if you know who you are, who you help, and what you want to be known for, you're going to master that message to attract a customer a day. So that's what I did. Literally for, I don't know, the first 90, 120 days, I don't really know the exact moment I pivoted with my message. And here's why. My message was landing. I was attracting customers because I just literally talked to that mom that had to take a calculator to the grocery store. You can never say it enough. You can never say. Matter of fact, if you hear somebody says, that's all you're saying, it's like, yes, that means it's getting out there. You got to plant that seed. And hearing something one time doesn't grow the seed, right? So I was going live. I finally had the courage almost 90 days into my business to start going live. And I had a dad on my live. And he goes, hey, does this work for dads too? And I'm like, because I'd so just hammered into moms. And I'm like, yeah. That day I got off of there and I readjusted this. I said, who are you? I'm a parent. Who do you help? I help other parents. But I changed this because I was making money. So I truly believed from the deepest part of my being that parents can make six figures. So I said, who am I? I'm a parent. Who do I help? I help other parents that want true freedom by make six figures online by following a simple to follow blueprint, where one customer a day is 900 a day, which is 328,000 a year. I changed. Guess what? Because I changed that message and I said it over and over and over. I was looking for people that want to learn how to make 10K a month. Guess what? When I said that, I had so many people come at me. You got to stop saying that. That's hard. Yeah, it's hard when you're trying to sell something for 12 bucks. But it's not hard when you realize, let's just do the easy math on that. You want to make 10K a month? And do you want mentorship to make 10K a month? I'm going to rock your world right now. 10K a month divided by 1,400, that is 8 customers. 8 times 1,400, 11,200. Look at this. 8 customers equals, what I say, 11,200 a month. Would that change your, is that an 8? Yeah. Would that change your life in 2026? If you could just focus on getting 8 customers, 2 a week, and you make 11,000 a month? Because guess what? The moment you master that, you can double it. Then the moment you master that, you can double that. It's that easy. We just make this business way too hard. That's it. So I went out there with my content and I was like, who wants to make 10K in 30 days? And I found the people that wanted to make 10K in 30 days. And guess what? We have 126 six-figure earners inside our community and several six-figure earners in Canada. I got to get the exact number. And 26 self-made millionaires in South Africa around. All because I changed my message. Now I'm like, that's it. I'm going to become the millionaire maker. I'm going to help families master this marketing so they can make $1 million online. Profit. But you see the difference. How many of you are so lasered in to this? That's why your content isn't working. It's not you. We just got to master that message. And that's what I'm doing on the call on Monday. I'm going to help you guys master that message. Hello, my friend. That's it. Because guess what? You master this message. Woo! It's going to take people into your automations, which is going to get you customers. How many of you, I'm being serious right now, don't say it because you want to say it because you truly want it. There's a difference. I think everybody would like to not have to work hard and make money, but are you willing to master the skill so you don't have to do that? But how many of you literally, if you could master this in 2026, it would change your life? And how many of you really would want to work for that and not quit until? Let me know in the comments. I'm being completely serious with you. Let me know. Put me or put no, me. Look at all the me's. The only thing holding you back is you. Me. I love that. So good. Exactly. Because I'll tell you what you focus on is what you get. If you got out of the weeds, pull the weeds on everything else holding you back and just focus on that. Saying every day, 2 customers a week is 11,200. I'm going to get so good with my message. I'm going to get so good mastering digital skills so I can build my automations and build my income. And you didn't focus on views. You didn't focus on anything, but this is going to happen. Let me share with you. I was terrified to go to TikTok. I thought this is in 2022, by the way. I thought I was too old. I thought TikTok was a dancing platform. I didn't know what I didn't know, but it took hearing one sentence why I went to TikTok. And that's the fact that TikTok was interest-based, which means you only see what you're interested in. I will never see a red wagon in my content because I don't engage in red wagons. So I was like, holy moly, if somebody's out there wanting to know how they can make money online, wanting to know digital marketing, they're going to eventually see my stuff because I'm going to say the same thing over and over long enough. So that's why I chose TikTok. Here's the thing. I knew I was brand new to TikTok. I knew at first I wasn't going to get any views on my videos, but I was grateful because I sucked. I looked like a deer in headlights. I was awful. That's why I was like so grateful nobody was viewing my videos at first, because like, whoo, this helps me get better. This helps me get better. Because I knew with every video I did, if I just got 1% better every day, in 100 days, I'm 100% better. And what if I work on in 100 days getting 1% better? I'm going to become unstoppable. And so I would get a video and it would get like 50 views. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, 50 people watched my video. Holy crap. 50 complete strangers discovered me. I can't even imagine having 50 people in my room right now. And I showed up every day with this grateful heart. And guess what? I had one video that got several thousand that just filled up my automated system. And I ended up making 7,000. And I couldn't believe it. I would literally go to my family and be like, pinch me, like pinch me. This can't be real. And because I still had stinking thinking, I was like, I just got lucky. There's no way it can happen again. I just got lucky. But it happened again. I actually doubled it because my income, because my automations were growing and the amount of content I had out there grow. But there's never been one time that I've ever focused on the amount of views. I've focused on the amount of impact I can put out there in the world. So if you want to launch a business, make sure you want to stand for something. And now I've completely given complete freedom to my entire family. Literally, I'm like, that's it. I'm going to help other people create freedom in their life. I'm going to help other people change that generational struggle and create generational wealth. That's what I truly want to help people do. Without the grind, without the hustle. And that takes me to step number 4. Just be grateful. You guys, your content will be so much better if you just are so grateful. You guys, can I share something with you? Let me show you the power of automations. So I had a video. Oh, and by the way, never question your content. I wasn't feeling well one day. Has anybody ever dealt with vertigo? My calls on Mondays are 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. I try to accommodate as many time zones as I can at that. So I woke up, I think it was October 7th, and I was dealing with vertigo that day. And I was really cold because anyway, I didn't want to create the video, but I committed to showing up every day in my business. So I had my coat zipped. I had a hat on because I couldn't do my hair. I couldn't do my makeup. I'm sitting on the couch and I'm leaning on the side of the couch. And I'm like, I think this is where I need to look, right? And I create this video. It was so monotoned. I was slow talking in it, but I just poured from my heart. And I got done creating the video. I edited it. I don't even know if I had captions or anything to it. I don't know. I just had to get the content done. And I put it down. The next day, when I opened my computer, I had a lot of people in my automated system. I was like, what is happening right now? And I think I had a cell. I would have to go back and pull it up. I document everything. I was like, what is happening? That video where I sounded awful and looked awful, had crappy lighting, was going cray-cray. And I almost didn't post that video. But that video filled my automated system. Then I had another video the end of October do really good as well. Filled my automations. And I made $14,000 that month because of those 2 videos. And do the math. 31 days times 3. What is that? 93 videos I did in the month of October, and only 2 did good. But I made $14,000 because of 2 videos. I can promise you, if you think you got to go viral, you think all your videos got to do good, you're wrong. Just 1 or 2. So guess what? The month of November, I kind of hung out in the 200 club, and I thought it was awesome. I thought it was awesome because I was like, this is great. You know why I thought it was great? I got to do the puzzle piece on TikTok. You know why I thought it was great? Because I had 200 people watching my videos. That was 200 new people that discovered me, because most of the views on your videos are new people. But guess what? Because I had built an automated list, I made $22,000 that month. And never in my life have I ever made that much. That was the moment I was like, digital marketing is awesome. And everybody should do it. And it was because of my automated system. And because I built an email list. It wasn't because I had to be the one out there. Just a minute. I didn't have to be the one out there doing everything, right? I didn't have to. Here's the thing, you guys. I'm going to share the power of what you have here. Okay, let me ask you a question. How many of you just want to make extra money and be done with it? Or how many of you would love to leave a legacy and change your entire family's life? Just put legacy in the comment. If you would love to leave a legacy and change your entire family's life, let me know in the comment, because I just want to know. I want to make sure I'm talking to the right people today. Okay, legacy, good. Me, please, yes. Okay, then I'm going to give you this advice. When you are creating content, you're not just creating content to create content. You are creating content to build your brand and leave your legacy. Because guess what? Your content never goes away. I want you to look at your social media completely different today. If you take away anything from me today, take that away. I want you to look at it completely different. It's your digital storefront. Your videos never go away. Each of these videos are a window. You know, like if you go to a strip mall, a brand new strip mall, what's the first thing you would do before you walked in? You would look in the window. Do I want to go in? Right? That's what people are doing with you, hon. They're looking and seeing if they want to walk in, but these videos never go away. So when you post and you understand the power of this, you're planting digital real estate that never goes away. Is that not cool? Like you, if you have a job, if you go work 8 hours to get paid for 8 hours, you got to put another 8 hours again. My videos don't disappear. Matter of fact, can I give you guys a hot tip? You should go through your old content of any of your videos that got good engagement, and you should share them on your stories again. When you share them on your stories go to complete strangers. It allows a video that did good before to get exposure to a new audience. I did this, and the video was like at 2,000 or 3,000 views. Now it's at 12,000. And it takes me, let me show you how easy it is. Well, here, I'm just going to go to this one right here. This video is at 11,000 views. Watch, I'm going to click on this. Okay. I'm just going to go to those 3 dots. And I'm going to go to share on my story. Okay. I'm going to expand it. How many of you can do that every day? I just shared that to my story that quick. Take 2 or 3 of your old videos and just share your stories every day. You're just taking what's already worked out there and you're just introducing it to new people. That's it. I do that every day. I found all the ones that have done any type of action before. And I just, yeah, Wendy, you can. She's asking if you can watch this live later. Yeah, my friend, just go to my YouTube channel. So if you're on my TikTok, if you go up inside my bio, you can see my YouTube channel and it will be available later. Yeah, that's what I love about YouTube. So I'm going live on TikTok and I have YouTube over here, but I love that about YouTube because they allow you guys to watch it later. So yeah. I'm honored. Thank you. She goes, I love the way you teach. Fantastic. That means a lot to me, my friend. And thank you for sharing that with me. I love that. So this is it. Now, I am here to help you master your message, master your marketing, master getting daily paying customers, but leveraging your time. So the next, is number 5, the 2-hour workflow. I'm going to explain how you can get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. Structure equals freedom, my friend. Structure equals freedom. I'm a mom of 6, and I was able to get intimate time with each of my children every day, reading a book to them, or they read a book to me, all because of structure. So I brought that structure into my business, and I failed at first. Because guess what? How many of you guys can relate to this? How many of you guys can relate to this? You post a video, and then all of a sudden, you're caught in the For You page. And then you look down and you're like, I just lost 20 minutes scrolling. See, when you become your own CEO, your own boss, you have to have priority focused time every day on just income earning activities. And sometimes we get caught in straightening our desk. We get caught in checking our messages. We get caught in doing things that don't make us money. So I like to teach my community what they need to do and what they need to master in 2 hours a day so they can change their life. Guilty. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. So what I do, great question, Steph, is the only time I engage is when my video is uploading. When my video is uploading and it pops me to the For You page, I will engage until my video is done uploading. And then the moment the video is done uploading, I will finish watching the entire video. I will gauge and I'm out. I've never done more than that. And I built a 7-figure yearly business. Okay. Yeah. Hey guys, thanks for following me. Just call me your hope dealer. And yeah, my email is just, that's it, Steph. That's all I've ever done. Like you guys, I am so not on social media. You would think I am, but I pre-schedule my videos. All of my content going out today was pre-scheduled. It was done before 8 o'clock this morning. And all my videos going out tomorrow are pre-scheduled as well because I'm getting up in the morning and going on an airplane. And I'm not going to have time to work. I won't be working at all this weekend, but you think I will be. And I do not have to spend all that time engaging. I think that's just a myth. Yeah. Self-discipline is everything. Yeah. My email is in my profile. You've asked that like 3 times and I've answered it. Just go to my profile. You'll see my email. It's right there. Okay. You guys, when you ask a question, pay attention. I promise I'm answering as fast as I can, right? So let me break this down for you. Where's my blue pen? Oh, man. Where did I do my blue pen? Oh, here it is. Okay. The first thing is 1 hour, 3 pieces of content. You guys, I've tested this. I've tested it. I've tested it. And I've tested it. Okay. And here, just a second. This is getting crazy. Okay, I tested and I tested it. 1 is not enough to get engagement or to get exposure. 2 is not enough to create momentum. 3 can create momentum. Here's the thing. 1 hour to create 3 pieces of content. If it's taking you longer than that, you're overthinking it. Here's the strategy I recommend when you're brand new, okay? And this is a 7-second video, a 30-second video, and a 1 minute. Okay? This should take you maybe 30 minutes. This should take you 20 minutes to create, and this should take you no longer than 10 minutes. It's 7 seconds. Okay, guys. Oh, gosh. Can you guys see that? Making sure. Okay. That's it. That's it. Now, I failed miserably at that at first. So what I did is structure equals freedom. Okay. So what I did is I batch created my content. I would go grab 7 shirts. I'd bring them in my office. I would have a list of 21 video titles, and I would start creating my videos. Here's what's interesting about that strategy. The first 4 videos were awful and took me the longest. You know why? I was so in my head. So I started getting a flow going, and boy, I could just hammer through the other ones. I would record the video, put it in drafts, record the video, put it in my, they're all in my drafts. Matter of fact, if you look here, I mean, I got 5 videos in drafts right now, right? And that's not including the videos that are pre-scheduled to go out. I have 6 videos pre-scheduled to go out, and I have 5 in drafts that I can just go edit and do, and I'll probably edit them on the airplane. So I'll have my content for Monday done too. So I used to do that, and it only take me like a total of 2 hours to get 21 of those videos done. Then all I had to do every day is just edit a video and post it. Edit a video and post it. But you eventually should work for this. Now I can get my 3 videos done in 30 minutes because it's just easy for me now. Yeah, my first video took 45 minutes. I know, I was awful, right? You're so in your head that you got to record it over and over. I got to the point I'm like, I don't care. I'm going to be me. And if I say or mess up, matter of fact, it was like 2 years ago, and I was walking down my hall, recorded a video, and I turned the corner and I turned it too tight, and the tree that I had whiffed my face. I kept on going. That video was one of my most engaged videos because of the tree smacking me. People are like, hey, look out for the tree. Like, they're like, I can't believe you just kept on going. And it was so funny. We ended up like having fun with that video. Isn't that interesting though? That was me. Because if you guys were here at my house right now, and I walked down the hall and I turned the corner and the tree smacked me, I wouldn't look at you and be like, time out. I got to rewind and go back down the hall and start over again. I wouldn't do that. We would laugh that I smacked the tree, right? And that's something that is so important. And we just got to be us. It's going to work. Okay. So that's what I would do. So 1 hour, then 30 minutes. Okay. Free ads. Okay. And then 30 minutes. Comments and emails. Now, that's 2 hours. That is income earning activities. The free ad strategy was a breath of fresh air for me. Okay. A complete breath of fresh air for me. Here's why. Because there is, on the World Wide Web, is places where you can post free ads, like freeclassifiedads.com, but there's tons of them, right? And guess what I would do? I would literally spend 30 minutes a day. I found 10 websites that I liked. I would post 10 ads on 10 different websites. And it was my favorite time in the morning. I'd have my favorite music playing. I'd be drinking my peach tea drink, and I'd copy, paste, and post free ads to these websites. And guess what? I understand the power of video. So I had the courage to create a 4-minute video on YouTube. You guys can go see it. Go to my YouTube channel, scroll all the way down to September of 2022. And I created a video how the process works. This is all my free ad said. Remember who I am. I'm a mom. Who I was helping was moms back then, right? So my ad said, attention moms in Austin. And I would just post my ad in Austin, Texas. Attention moms in Austin wanted to make $300 a day online, or wanted to make $300 per customer working 2 hours a day. All the ad said was no MLM, no monthly expenses, must have 2 hours a day, must have Wi-Fi or internet, and learn how to make $300 with every customer. Here's how the process works. I put my YouTube video in it. And underneath the YouTube video, I said, go pick up your free blueprint that breaks it down for you right here. That's all I did. And every day, 30 minutes a day. Here's the reason why I set my alarm for 30 minutes. Because if I knew I had longer, I would take longer. But every day I had a goal of posting 1 more video. Guess what? Built my email list, built my income, and I built my YouTube channel. Because of that strategy, I'm now monetized on YouTube. Remember what I said at the very beginning of this? I show you simple income streams. I literally shared with you today how you can make $1,400 off of 1 customer, how your automated system, you're an affiliate for them, so you can start building your affiliate income and how this attraction marketing strategy will help you become monetized on social media. I am now paid monthly on every single social media channel. My goal, my very first year, was to make $54,000 a year. I make more than that off of being monetized on social media. I'm not adding more work. Same work. I just added more income streams. If nobody is teaching you this, you're going to continue to work harder, harder, harder. I just work smarter. Does that make sense? You can do the free ads no matter what program you have. You can do that on my $100 launch pad. You can do that on my $300 passive daily pay blueprint. You can do that on my $600 digital mastery. You can do that on my 900 legacy builders program and my legacy bundle pack. You can do it on all of them. Now you might be asking, why do you have 5 programs? Because not everybody has the same goals, dreams, or desires. And I'm a global business. I teach all over the world, so I want to make sure I have a program that is affordable for everyone. It's very important to me. So when you go to dailypaybusiness.com, you'll be able to get access to my website. Scroll through my website and you can see all 4 programs. So this is it. This is what I did every day for 90 days. Then I started going live. One mistake I made is when I started going live, the big mistake I made is I wish I would have added another 30 minutes to my day. Because by the time I did this, I could get my content created in 30 minutes and I would go live for an hour and spend 30 minutes to comments and emails. My friend, if you're spending more than 30 minutes on comments and emails, congratulations, you're making more money. That's it. I wish I could make this business harder. The secret is the attraction marketing to master that message. And if you're inside my program, I'm covering that on Monday during our Legacy Builders call. If you're not inside my program, I would get inside today so we can change your life in 2026. And I can work with you to help you get 8 customers a month in 2026 and make $11,200. That's my focus. I'm going to help you master that. I'm gonna light that fire under you so you will be like, I got this. I can get 8 customers. I can make $11K a month. I got this. That's in one income stream. What about your affiliate income stream? What about being monetized? You do this, you master that, you're making $20K a month by the end of the year. Hands down. Hands down. So anyway, excited for Monday. Yeah. So here's your next step. Okay. If you're new to me, follow me on social media. I deliver value every day. I go live Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you're ready to take action or learn more or get free access to the Freedom Formula Blueprint, go here, dailypaybusiness.com. You're going to put your email in. Then you're immediately going to get a video from me. Watch the video and then check your email. Check your spam or promotions folder if you don't see it. I sent you another video. Watch those 2 videos. After you watch those 2 videos, if you have any questions for me, just email me. Gosh, I would love to answer your questions. It's my favorite thing. And if you're ready to take action, there's a link on there. Go to my website, scroll through the website. I do offer payment plans. And let's get momentum going in December. Let's get you some extra cash for the holidays. And let's change your life in 2026. Okay? If you have any questions, email me. I'll be here for you. So anyway, I got to bounce because now how do you get to my YouTube? Just go up in my profile and you'll see my YouTube link. I got to bounce because my daughter's here and we're going shopping because it's my granddaughter's birthday party tonight. Again, this is freedom. I'm done working for the day and it's 11:15 a.m. If you want freedom like that, I would love to mentor you of exactly how to achieve that. Have an awesome day, everybody. Leave a legacy for your family. Time is undefeated, but you can completely change your family's life. There's never been a better time in the digital world. YouTube, you've been fantastic. I'll be back on Monday. You guys, all of these lives I've done this week are recorded on YouTube. Go back and watch them, okay? See you guys Monday. TikTok, you've been